The toxic recipe of my brother's secret life. My older brother Julian always had to be the golden boy. We both climbed the ranks in Chicago's brutal culinary scene, but while I worked my fingers to the bone as the head chef at a top-tier steakhouse, Julian ran a trendy, high-profile bistro, along with his fiancée Chloe, whom I've been close friends with since our culinary school days. Chloe and I were just friends, completely platonic. We occasionally grabbed coffee to swap recipe ideas or talk about industry trends. But out of nowhere, Julian flipped. He cornered me after a charity gala, his face completely red, claiming I was trying to steal his life and steal his fiancée. He told me to stay the hell away from her. I told him he was being completely paranoid, but he just glared at me and walked out. 2 weeks later, my world imploded. The restaurant owner called me into his office and showed me a series of anonymous reviews and health department tips coming from an IP address linked to my name, claiming our kitchen was using expired meat. It was a total lie, but the bad press forced the owner to fire me on the spot. My reputation in the city was completely trashed. Julian texted me that night, saying, "That's what happens when you cross the line." Our parents immediately took his side, lecturing me about family loyalty, while Chloe texted me, completely confused and heartbroken, saying Julian had been whispering doubts about me for months. I spent a month in total isolation, barely sleeping, going for long, angry walks at dawn just to clear my head. On a random Thursday at 6 a.m., I walked past Julian's bistro and spotted his car. A few minutes later, the back door opened. Julian walked out, kissing his 19-year-old line cook goodbye. It wasn't Chloe. He was having a massive secret affair and projecting his entire guilt onto me. I spent the next 3 weeks gathering hard evidence. I tracked their early morning meetups and pulled public business filings showing he was secretly funneling bistro funds into her personal account. I dropped the first folder off to Chloe. She called me that night, completely devastated. The second folder went to the bistro's primary investors, exposing the financial fraud. Within 48 hours, Julian was stripped of his partnership and kicked out of his own kitchen. Finally, I tracked the anonymous health tips back to Julian's personal laptop and presented it to my old boss. I got my job back with a massive promotion. Julian lost his restaurant, his fiancée, and his reputation. Our parents called me, begging me to show mercy to family. I just told them to go taste Julian's cooking and hung up the phone.